Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I just want to that I was doing Vlogmas, but life just got kind of crazy and I couldn't keep up with it. So that didn't last long, but I got a job and I was working and I couldn't bring my, or I could bring my phone, but I couldn't like video and like vlog me being at work, and Lucy was staying either with her dad or my cousin, and I didn't want to put the responsibility of them to vlog everything, so I just decided to end it. But I really do want to try and vlog as much as I can for December and the holidays, because it's Lucy's first Christmas and New Year's and all that, and I really want to get that on film. The reason I started YouTube was to keep track of all of Lucy's firsts and milestones and things like that, so I really do want to keep filming in December. So anyways, let's just get into the video. So today I'm going to do a Teen Mom Q&A, and I asked you guys questions on Twitter, and I got a couple but not that much, and I wanted to ask a few more, so I just kind of pulled questions from like different Q&As. So okay, as I was saying, I just kind of pulled questions from different Q&A. I wanted to answer a couple more. So, let's get into it. I wrote them down because I film on my phone, so I couldn't look at my phone and look at the questions and film them. So the first question is, what was my reaction? So when I found out I was pregnant, my first reaction was I was very excited. My whole life I wanted to be a mom. When I was little, I just played with baby dolls, and I played daycare, and I played house, and so my whole life I wanted to be a mom. So initially I was very excited, but then like reality kind of set in later on. Like, I'm gonna have a child, like that's lots of responsibility, like I'm gonna have to pay for them and things like that. But at first I was really excited, then I started to think of be realistic and just prepare myself. I started looking into getting a job. I looked into doing online school and things like that, and yeah, I just started to prepare myself, but at first I was excited. The next question is, what was Ryan's reaction, which is Lucy's dad. When I told him, he was actually very excited. He was like, "Are you serious?" And I had to tell him over the phone because at the time he did live an hour away from me. So at first he was excited. Things kind of hit the fan when we had to tell our parents. But yeah, at first we were both really excited. Next question is, what was my family's reaction? Of course, at first, like, they freaked out. My mom, she freaked out. And I told her over text when she was driving to a town like 2 hours away. So she was driving there. She couldn't turn around and come back because I think it was something for her job. So she kind of freaked out. She called me on the phone. She's like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" And then she ended up telling my boyfriend's family and my dad and the rest of the family, even though I really wanted to be the one to do that. So they didn't take it well. I mean, I think the situation would have gone better if I was the one able to tell them myself, but it didn't work out that way. Lucy's crying. Okay, Lucy's gonna join us because she was getting crabby. Yeah. So the next question is, how was it coping with the fact that I was going to be a mom? Like I said, I was excited, but then reality kind of set in that I needed to get a job, I needed to start saving money. I mean, eventually I was going to need to get my own place. I was going to have to pay for diapers and clothes and things like that. It wasn't too hard coping with the idea because my whole life I took care of like my siblings and my cousins. I mean, I know that's 100% completely different, but I was used to caring for babies and holding them and feeding them and things like that. So I wasn't really nervous. I mean, after I had Lucy, of course, it was a whole different ball game. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing, but at first I wasn't nervous. The next question is, did it take me a while to get excited, or was I excited right away? Like I said before, I was excited right away. I mean, I've wanted to be a mom my whole life. I mean, I found out when I was 15, but I had always dreamed of being a mom. I mean, that was my goal in life, was to have a family. And Lucy's dad is like, we've been together for a long time and we've worked through a lot of stuff together. So, I mean, I was happy to build my life with him. So, yeah, I was excited right away. So, I'm gonna have to feed Lucy while filming the last couple of questions. So I have my notebook sitting up right there. The next question is, what is the hardest part and what is the best part of being a teen mom? So I think the hardest part is definitely that I'm not old enough to get my own house and I don't even have my license yet. So that's really hard because of course I want to be able to give Lucy like her own room, and I want to be able to take her to doctor's appointments and take her to the park, and well, when she's old enough to go to the park I'll be able to drive, but you know what I mean, like it's hard if I need formula or bottles. I can't be the one to drive to the store, so that's really hard, just like to me, because I want to be the one to do that for Lucy. I'm her mom. And yeah, but the best part, I think, would be that I'm able to grow up with Lucy. She is the reason I am who I am. Like, if I didn't have Lucy, I wouldn't be like this. I mean, I'd be going to regular high school. I'd probably be, like, doing regular high school things, going to parties, football games, and, like, I mean, to me, just really, like, unimportant stuff and hanging out with friends and doing things I shouldn't. Because I did a lot of that before Lucy, and I'm so glad that she took me away from that scene because I wasn't happy at all. So the next question is, what did I learn from being a teen mom and what would be my advice to other teenagers? My advice would be, I know that you want a family, I know that you want a baby, I know you love your boyfriend, I know you love your girlfriend, but wait. I definitely wish I would have waited. I mean, I love Lucy and I love that she took me away from a bad spot in my life, and I love that I have her in the time that I had her, because a lot was going on and she's like literally the light of my life. But wait, it's really hard having to rely on people. I live with my boyfriend's parents, and of course that's really hard. It's really like awkward living with other people, especially like your boyfriend's family. Yeah, just wait. I mean, wait until you have a steady financial income, wait until you have a house or an apartment, wait until you have a car, wait until you're financially ready to, like, buy strollers and car seats and things like that, because that's expensive, and I had to rely on other people to help me get that, which it just didn't feel good to me having to ask other people to buy me things for my daughter. And yeah, so just wait. So that's all the questions I have, but I kind of wanted to do like an update. So before I did Vlogmas, I had a pregnancy update video, and the reason I didn't continue with my pregnancy update videos was because, so that pregnancy update video was when I was 30 weeks. At 32 weeks, I actually went into preterm labor, and I was in the hospital for a day, only a day, but they had to give me steroid shots for her lungs just in case she was coming. I was having contractions and things like that, and they were actually pretty nervous that she was gonna come. So at 32 weeks, I got put on bed rest. So I wasn't doing a lot. I mean, I still could have filmed videos and things like that, but that was just kind of a big thing. And then a lot of stuff was happening in my personal life that just, I wasn't able to make videos and sit here like this and just talk to the camera, and it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Lucy ended up being born after her due date, about 4 days. She was kind of a late baby. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video, but if you guys want to see a video of my labor and delivery story, I would love to tell that. I love telling it. It was the best day of my life. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.